Born in Hawaii, I have been influenced by the diversity of the Pacific Island and Asian cultures around me. I am Chinese, Japanese, and Portuguese, but unfortunately, the only language I speak is English. When I was 9, my family and I left the beautiful island of Oahu and moved to Arizona. We were introduced to the Hispanic culture and the Spanish language. Spanish was a mandatory course in the school that I attended. Although our time in Arizona was short, we still managed to pick up a few Spanglish phrases like "Estás ready?" It was soon time to come back home to Hawaii. This is where I met my new traveling partner. Our first adventure was to his hometown of Vancouver, Canada. They do speak English here, but it has a little bit of a European twist. Vancouver wasn't far away enough, so this led us to go to our next adventure to Nicaragua. We decided to become missionaries and use that as an excuse to travel the world. This was such an eye-opening experience, especially because I haven't been anywhere where I couldn't understand the language. It's a struggle not to be able to communicate with other people, so luckily we had translators. But we didn't stop here. We continued to do missionary work and did our next mission trip to the Dominican Republic, where again, we still weren't able to understand the people. It's always a pleasure to come back home, but I still will continue to travel. All of the traveling that I've done has made me realize that I really need to learn a new language. It's such a frustrating feeling to travel somewhere and not to be able to communicate with people. Although I've been in situations where I cannot verbally understand what the people are trying to say to me, I have realized that facial expressions do come in handy. It's amazing to me that you don't always need words to communicate with others. Sometimes facial expressions come in handy more than words do.